Hello, folks. It is I, Will, once again, with Exposing IWC. I was not going to freaking stream. I wasn't, but I figured there'll be a lot of news tonight. You know what? I'm going to react to this news live and in color because I get a feeling we're going to get a lot of evolution build, a lot of talk about booking plans. It's going to have the IWC acting a fool. So I'm going to react live and should be fun. I'm expecting show to open with Rhea Ripley coming down and let's think about this for a second. What's up, Maya? What's up, kid? Is there any scenario where Rhea goes down there and doesn't challenge Io? I don't think so. I think Io's getting challenged to open the show. I can't think of anything that would make sense that wouldn't involve that. She'd probably bring up Evolution, of course. So I think Rhea Ripley's job to open up the show will be to hype up Evolution. Say, hey guys, Evolution coming up, all women event, yada, yada, yada. I'm challenging Io. And I'm pretty sure Triple H wants Rhea to be his main event because he needs a main event. So he's going to use Rhea Ripley, very popular, you know. That's what I think. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I would think so. You now have a mod tools now, if you didn't notice. Now have mod capabilities. So yeah, live event about to start. I can get used to this. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. start time. I could get used to this. My goodness. I mean, it's not too late. It's pretty chill. There's still light outside. Show ends around 8:30, and your European audience could watch more without being super late. I think this is a good idea. They should switch to 6 p.m. Eastern time going forward. Okay, about to start. Netflix logo has come up. But yeah, I don't mind the 6 p.m. start time. Not at all. We'll see how I feel about it by the end of the show. But yeah, 8:30 p.m. the show is over on the East Coast. That's not bad. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind by the end of the show. Finally, I know, right? Maybe I'll change my mind by the end of the show. We will see. All right, we're starting up with Rhea Ripley, I'm thinking. So here we go. Is that what we're promised? Together. Okay, let's go. Oh, gonna recap off with Saudi. Okay, cool. Triple H usually will talk about when it comes to the PLEs, the show after the PLE is usually story driven. It's usually a big show. Now the matches doesn't feel that big. Rusev, Sheamus is okay. The New Day against Judgment Day is okay. All that stuff is okay, but I think storyline wise and segment wise, there may be a lot of news dropping tonight. Hopefully, if not, oh well, it is what it is. But I think that's what's gonna happen. Right now, they're just showing a recap, showing a bunch of streamers reacting to the show. Randy Orton turning heel at SummerSlam, maybe? Who knows? I'm expecting a lot of women on the show. Segments. I'm expecting Nikki Bella. I'm expecting Rhea Ripley. Maybe Trish Stratus on the. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know, SmackDown is being taped tonight, so you're getting a lot of spoilers. Now I don't mind spoilers. I can avoid it. I'm on the internet all day. There's no way in hell I can avoid SmackDown spoilers, so I'm not gonna try. But so just so you know, SmackDown is being taped tonight. Trish Stratus probably gonna pop up. Probably get some other news about Evolution. It will be out there, and the spoilers are coming. So just let you know right now, if you're worried about spoilers, you're on the wait till Friday. So just embrace the spoilers. Who are you kidding? If you're somebody who's online within the IWC, you're not going to avoid it. So embrace the spoilers. Don't try to hide from it because you're going to be mad about it anyway. So just accept that you're going to get spoiled for SmackDown. And and hopefully the segments and the match will be good, and so you don't feel like you're watching a show for no reason on Friday. Yeah, I'm not avoiding it. I'm gonna be searching it out. I'm gonna be like, SmackDown spoilers, what's happening? I'm not even gonna like. I'll be seeking the spoilers. I'll be looking for the spoilers. I'm not even going to like bother to pretend like I'm not gonna go see it. They're still doing the recap. We are 5 minutes, not 5 minutes, that's a lie. We're 3 minutes into the show and we're still recapping. Oh, look at Becky Lynch and Render. This is cool. I like Becky Lynch and Render here. Different look with the hair up like that. That's cool. Becky Lynch looks great. I'm expecting a program from her tonight. I'm expecting the Morgan. Sorry, Liv. I'm expecting the Lyra Valkyria, Bailey, Becky stuff starting up today for Evolution. So bring it on. But I like this render. I like this Becky render. Becky is the 8 champ on Raw, folks. Okay, Sami Zayn is here. Fresh off the plane. Penta fresh off the plane as well. Please tell me they're not doing Rhea Ripley versus Io at Evolution. That's what they're doing, according to reports. I thought they'd push it to SummerSlam, but apparently it's happening at the Big E, the Big Evolution show. That's what's happening. Apparently, I could be wrong. Kiana James going to do big things. That's awesome. So Charlotte Flair out here putting over the young talent like Kiana James. I'm looking forward to see Kiana James. She's been out with injury. Charlotte Flair putting her over. That's awesome. Facts. I was a big Kiana James fan. She's athletic. She's talented. Good look. Can move. Can cut a promo. I'm excited to see her return. They should put her with Charlotte Flair. Put Kiana James with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Why not? All right, here we go. Mommy's here, right? They're just showing the crowd right now. We'll see. Rhea's coming. Yeah, I don't know what David is doing. David's probably working or sleeping. This is my brutality. Yep. They didn't lie. She opened up the show. I'm expecting some Evolution mentions here, some EO mentions here. The crowd is loud. Please don't put that damn decimal reader up. That decimal reader is so cringe. The fake reading anyway. Rhea Ripley's here. Time to check out the IWC reaction already. I said this recently. I've always been a Rhea Ripley fan, but I'm starting to like her even more because I'm starting to see a little too much hate from on the internet. And I just like, that's just how I am. Sometimes I'm wired. When I see a lot of hate, I just tend to try to like defend and support even more. So Rhea Ripley's online is getting a lot of crap. A lot of crap. The point where I'm like, okay, guys, just dial it back. Let's dial it back a tad, okay? Not every thread has to be a bunch of Rhea Hogan overpush talk, okay? Not everyone. She's the most popular woman on the brand. Okay, she's the most popular woman in the company, so it is what it is. I think we need to dial back the hate. Why is my Netflix not crisp? What's going on here? I should be getting crisp video. Right now it's kind of mediocre. Not the best. Anyway, here comes mommy. Let's see what she has to say. Do I dare play the audio? No, I won't. I'm not that bold. Okay, Ray, let's see what you got to say. Yeah, I don't know, mine's blurry. It's not blurry on my big screen, but I'm sitting here for the sake of the stream. I'm watching it on my monitor. It's kind of blurry, but when I watch on my big screen, it's not. Maybe because of the browser. When I go through the actual app on my big screen, it's clear as hell. Mommy, welcome to Monday Night Mommy. The crowd loves it. All right, what you gotta say, Rhea? Are you trying to get the belt back you never lost? Judgment Day's behind her. What's next for Mommy, she says. Evolution. Oh, there you go. Io Sky interrupted Rhea Ripley. So, Io is booked to interrupt her. So, not Rhea Ripley calling her out. Io is coming out to challenge her. I see. I see. Io interrupts. That's how you do it. To diffuse even more hate. Io wants Rhea. Io, the fighting champion, wants Rhea. So it's not Rhea Ripley demanding Io. It's Io saying, I want the challenge. That's how you diffuse the Rhea Hogan's talk online. I doubt they care about that. That's not why they're doing this. I'm joking around. That's not what they're doing that. But it is smart to have Io come out there and interrupt her. Io looks great. Look at that outfit. I like the top from Io. This is awesome. The crowd is behind Io. So here's your Evolution main event, folks. Yes. Making the Bayface champion. Yeah. This is your main event. Can't have Evolution without Io Sky, correct? You're one of the best in the world. I agree. Hmm. Io's on top because you had the belt. What's she saying? Io says she has the option to pick her opponent. They didn't understand a word of that. How do you not love Io Sky? She wants to make her pick. Wants to defend against the best. Ripley. Io Sky wants to face Rhea Ripley, which is funny because Io is undefeated against her, so logic doesn't really work. She said she wants to defend against the best, but she beat Rhea Ripley all the time, so is that really a challenge? When you want to say Stephanie makes more sense, technically? Yeah, Britt Baker coming, sure. Rhea wants the belt. But what? You gonna turn it? You gonna turn it down? Days of Evolution. Okay, that's like a talk to the IWC. That's what your girl wanted. There it goes. That's your main event. It's official. That's it. Io Sky reign ends. Evolution. It's official. That's hilarious. So it's official, folks. Io Sky wants Rhea Ripley. So she says, whatever happens, it's on you, because that's what you wanted. Uh, that's as good as you can do it, I guess. I mean, that's as good as you can get. Let Io have the agency to ask for the belt for for that match. That's fine. Dom has a doctor's note, so he's trying to avoid AJ. Dom had the doctor's note. Is it legit? Nope. Doctor said your punk ass is great. AJ wants the IC title. Dom is trying to duck AJ Styles. Hmm. That's funny. Okay, another Joshi talent buried? No, not another Joshi talent buried. Io Sky's literally the champion. How can she be buried? AJ coming out. Okay, so let's talk about this. The big news. Oh, it's not just it's Judgment Day night. Just my bad. So I get a tag match here, championship match. Isn't this heel versus heel? Yeah, this is going to be a heel matchup between Judgment Day and the New Day. Why am I blanking on the New Day's name? It's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's talk about the news that just happened. So it's official. It was kind of spoiled online, but now it's official. We're getting Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky in the main event. Spoiler alert, it's the main event. Okay, that's the main event of the show. That's not surprising because Io Sky is undefeated against Rhea Ripley, and I'm sure Triple H wants to right that wrong. Okay, so you guys may not know this, but I did tweet. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I tweeted about Triple H's booking and how he goes about it. I think at this point it's kind of clear. He is all about the chase. He's all about the person on the rise. Once he tells the story he wants to tell, it's almost like the person with the belt is just kind of holding it like a rest. Okay, now you rest. You had to rise, now you rest. Now we build up a new person, and you take the belt off. We take the belt off of you, and that's that. Brought up how it's a recurring pattern. Okay, we saw it with Bayley. We saw it with Rhea Ripley after her Netflix debut. Had this whole entire storyline where Rhea Ripley, she's trying, she's scrapping, she's clawing, she's trying to get it back from Liv Morgan. She finally conquers Liv Morgan at Netflix and on Netflix debut show. And then what happens? 2 months later, Rhea Ripley, you out of here. Io Sky's time, right? Same with Bayley. Storyline with Bayley. Damage control. Turning on damage control. Standing up for herself. Wins the Rumble. Takes on Io. Beats Io. And then what happened? Nothing. She's holding the belt. We're going to build up Nia Jax. Nia Jax come up. Take the belt off of Bayley. Jey Uso with Gunther. Trying to beat Gunther. Loses again. Finally conquers Gunther. It's a yeet movement. Here we go. And what happens? All right, we got Goldberg coming up here. That's the story we want to tell. Jay, we're done with you. Now with Io. Io got the whole storyline. Oh, I'm being overlooked. I'm being overlooked by Bianca and Rhea Ripley. I conquered them. I won. Now I'm just kind of chilling. Well, here comes the next storyline. Rhea Ripley. We need Rhea Ripley to be champion for the sake of SummerSlam and beyond. Take it off her, right? He is all about the rise and the come up. And once you got the belt, it's like, okay, hang tight, bring someone else along to take the belt off of you. He's not really about the long reign. He doesn't care about how long of a reign it is. He doesn't care about your title defenses. He doesn't care. He's about the rise. And right now, Io Sky is champ, and she is not on the rise. She's the champion, and her days are now numbered. So sometimes I think as fans, we think about reigns in terms of days. How long have you been champion? How many title defenses have you had? Triple H, you don't care about that. You can have one defense, you can have 5 defense, you can have a 50-day reign, you can have a 200-day reign, doesn't matter. When it's time to tell the next story, goodbye. It's with Jay, Bailey, Rhea herself, and Io. So it's not like something personal to Io. That's just how it works. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just telling you what's going on. So yeah, whatever storyline they have for SummerSlam and beyond, it requires Rhea Ripley to be champion. Therefore, Rhea Ripley will be champion. I'm not saying that is good or bad. We'll see, but that's what he does. He doesn't discriminate either. Look at freaking Jey Uso, crying out loud. Hey, what's up? Yes, you missed Rhea Ripley's segment. Rhea Ripley came out and challenged Io Sky, and no, I'm sorry, that's not what happened. Io Sky came out there and challenged Rhea Ripley. So Io Sky wants to challenge, even though Io Sky is undefeated against Rhea Ripley, and you would think she wants somebody else, but in kayfabe, she wants the best, and the best is Rhea Ripley. Therefore, she came out there and challenged her, and now I expect Rhea Ripley to beat her at Evolution in the main event. Who does Rhea face at SummerSlam? Maybe nobody. I'd be surprised if that was the case. I don't know. I don't think it'd be Stephanie either. You could say Stephanie, but I'm not convinced of that either. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. It can't be Becky. It won't be Bailey. It won't be Lyra. I don't think so, at least. We'll see. I'm not convinced of what it would be. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll be honest. I don't know. Yeah, she's brave. Well, yeah, she's brave in terms of. In kayfabe, she's not brave because in kayfabe, she has an undefeated record against her. So in kayfabe, she knows how to beat her. In kayfabe, she's confident. Now, we know better because we're wrestling nerds. We know that Rhea Ripley is the girl. She is Triple H's daughter, and she's going to win the match. But in kayfabe, Io Sky is challenging Rhea Ripley, and she's undefeated. So she has every reason to be confident because she always beats her. In her mind, every time I face this woman, I win. Literally, every time I face Rhea Ripley, I win. So what's the problem? New Day against the Judgment Day. Rhea versus Io versus Asuka. That'd be cool. Why not? Rhea would retain, but that'd be cool. Yeah. But that's like fantasy booking with no real evidence. I have no reason to believe that's going to happen yet. We gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see what happens at the Evolution. We have no way to know. It could be. I could care less about this tag match. Yeah. Unfortunately, the New Day has not been given much of anything, and I'm not invested in either of these teams at the moment. I'm invested in the Finn Balor storyline with Judgment Day, but I'm not invested in the chase for the tag titles. On SmackDown, the tag division is way better. We'll see how this match goes. I'll be paying attention while reading the comments. Papa H gonna give Rhea Ripley and Io their deserved main event. Yeah, it'll be the first PLE main event. Well, you kind of have to because they're all women in the show. It'll be the first women's pay-per-view main event in a long time. But yeah, that's the main event. And Rhea Ripley will be standing tall as your new champion with the crowd going wild. I accepted it a long time ago. So how are the IWC reacting? Let's see. I'm watching the match here, but how is the IWC reacting to this news? Let's take a look. Calm, I'm sure. Calm and reasonable. Let's see. Banger loading. Rhea Hogan. It's hard to believe. It's hard being a Rhea Ripley fan when you guys set her up like this. How to set her up? Others need to win the Rumble, Chamber, Money in the Bank, Queen of the Ring. Rhea just gets them for fun. Or gets title defenses for fun. I see. Well, I'll admit, storyline wise, it doesn't make that much sense because in her mind, she's undefeated against her, and she beat her at Mania. They needed to come up with a better reason. That's why I would have had my decision was to have a battle royal at Evolution where the winner faces Io at SummerSlam. But instead, Rhea gets the match because Io Sky just wants to face her. I don't love it. I would have loved Rhea Ripley to earn the match in the ring. That's what I would have done. But yeah, that's not what they went with. They went with Io Sky challenging Rhea Ripley. Yeah. I think Rhea and Io would have fought at SummerSlam if Liv Morgan injury. I think Liv Morgan was gonna face Io at Night of Champions. That was the original plan, but they changed it because of the injury. Oh, big spot from Kofi Kingston to the back of JD McDonough. And have a commercial break. For me, at least. For the international viewers, I'm sure it continues. I think even if Io pinned Rhea Ripley at Mania, Rhea Ripley still could be coming for that title. Yeah. Yeah, same. I think the plan was to put the belt on Io, let her have a moment. But I do believe that ultimately Rhea Ripley will beat her for the belt this year. So whether it's Evolution or SummerSlam, it's going to happen this year. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Friedman? How you doing? You're welcome. Rhea Ripley, Io, main event, Evolution. How you feel about that? I see the IWC is thrilled. IWC is thrilled. So, let's see. Worst segment on Raw. Slow and predictable. Nobody wanted this. Io need to win. Yeah, good luck with that one, buddy. It's official. Add Roxanne, please. Ha! Everyone loves Io. Io better retain. Io wins. You guys are folks are delusional. Folks are delusional. I think it's over. It's over. The reign is over. It's over. You can accept it or be be disappointed later. Come back. Okay. So, main event for Evolution is set. Now I'm expecting a Becky, Lyra, Bayley segment to set up a triple threat. I'm expecting maybe Nikki Bella at some point. I don't know what's happening with Nikki Bella. I don't know what's going on. But Roxanne and Raquel are now done with Rhea Ripley, obviously. So I'm expecting a tag match of some sort. Maybe we get a Bella Twins against Raquel and Roxanne. Maybe we get a Raquel giving the belt to Roxanne today. We'll see. I wonder how much along will. Maybe tonight for the SmackDown taping we get the Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss coming together. I don't know. Maybe they save that for SummerSlam. I don't know. Not surprised. WWE always does Joshi talent like this. No, they don't. They don't always do Joshi talent like that. Literally, I just gave you other examples of Rhea Ripley belt, her title reign short, Jey Uso short, Bayley disappointing. Like this is what he does. You're gonna have a hard time convincing me that the woman who walked into Mania twice a champion is being hard done or being disrespected as a talent. I think that's asinine. You want to hear about disrespect? Look at Zoe Stark. Look at Alba Fire. That's how you guys act like Io's being treated like Alba Fire or Zoe Stark. That's how you guys behave. And that's just not the case, okay? So let's not pretend like Io Sky's being hard done more so than anyone else. I'm not sitting here and saying that her booking is good, but to pretend like, oh, this is you're doing her wrong, as opposed to like, in comparison to others, it's not any different. Like they're all getting bad creative. Not a Joshi thing. That's ridiculous. Every Joshi who's been in WWE has been champion except for Suri. So I mean, better off as a Joshi. For crying out loud, look at Jordan. Look at freaking Julia. Julia's freaking pushed so hard already. Come on. I get it. You like Io, but let's keep it real. I'm gonna be honest. I need you to be honest, okay, with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Bianca is the only option to dethrone Rhea Ripley. I agree. Rhea is holding the belt until Mania and most likely after as well. It's possible. She was supposed to have a 2-year reign. Here's the thing. That reign was supposed to happen, but now it's over now. I don't think they're going to do that again. They tried to have her break Bianca's record, but Rhea Ripley got injured, so now they can't do that anymore. I don't think they're going to try it again. Could be wrong, but I don't think they're going to do that again. You're not going to get a super long reign again. The opportunity to have her break Bianca's record that passed. Look at Finn Balor go. Crowd hype for Finn. Finn getting a babyface reaction here. 1, 2, kick out by Kofi Kingston. There was rumors of Io and Stephanie feud, so that'll be non-title. Or the rumors were bullshit. I could see the feud being non-title. Yeah, I could see Io, Stephanie. Even though they're both baby faces. I think Stephanie will get a little segment or a little mini feud with Ivy Nile. I also think she's a favorite for the Battle Royal. That's rumored. Oh. This is a good match. Who's more over, Jey Uso or Io Sky? Jey Uso, right? Look at his reign. Over the top. Moonsault. Going into the ring. JD going for a moonsault. Man, oh, legs up. Tagged in Finn Balor? Nope. Oh yeah, he's tagged in. Roll up, go for pin. No. What's? Oh, okay, he's not legal. Stomp. Oh, the wrong person. Roll up. 1, 2. Nope, kick out. Are we about to get new champions here? I wouldn't be surprised, considering how Triple H books and considering the state of the New Day's title reign. Midnight Hour. 1, 2, 3. No, kick out. We might get new tag team champions tonight for all we know. What if this happened to Bianca? Would you be happy? No, but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked either. Rhea will break Bianca's record. There's too much talent to let her keep that title over for a year. Yeah, she won't. I agree, she won't. Roll up again. 1, 2. Oh, a slap by JD. Roll up, Kofi Kingston. 1, 2. This match. Oh, title shot. He cheated. 1, 2. Kick out again. We might get new champions here. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked we got new champions here. Right now, I'll go with New Day retaining, but I would not be surprised one bit. Not one bit. This is an awesome chance. This is a good match. Here come JD Madonna. Oh, look at. Oh. That didn't go the way it was supposed to, but it's fine. What's he going to do? Spin and fly? Yes. Spin and fly by JD. Go for pin. Kick out. 1, 2. Break up. Yep. This is a good match. I think the New Day heard the criticism of their title reign, and now they're out here cooking. It's a very good match. People saying Asuka is right there, but technically to be Asuka as well. JD go for moonsault. Oh, it lands it. Coup de grace. New champs. New champs. 1, 2, new champs. I had a feeling the New Day was holding the belts, wouldn't do much. They decided that it's better storytelling to put it on the Judgment Day. Now Judgment Day are tag team champs. And the crowd pops. Wow. Now there's 4 belts in the Judgment Day. There are 4 belts in the Judgment Day because Roxanne about to get that belt. Very good match. What have I been saying? What have I been saying about stories? He thinks that the better story with them being belts. Oh yeah, I just realized. Oh yeah, I forgot about Dom. So that's 5 belts in the Judgment Day. It's a better story in his mind. So move the belts. 5 belts in the Judgment Day. I said again, there are 5 belts in the Judgment Day. And they tried to cheat. The New Day tried to cheat. Oh, we're talking about Becky. We're talking about Becky. There are 5 belts in the Judgment Day. Not 1, not 2, but 3, 4, 5. Showing what happened last Monday. Here we get the setup for Triple Threat. More news about the drop. More news is about to drop. Interview with Becky? No, backstage with Bayley. Bayley wants the belt. Lyra interrupts. Lyra is upset. Bayley's upset. They're arguing. Here, make it official. Adam Pearce has had enough. Tonight, so there's a match tonight between Bayley and Lyra. The winner is the number 1 contender. Something tells me Becky's going to get involved. Like I said before, Natalia and Maxine and Tozawa giving Sheamus some dap. So the news keeps dropping. We have a number 1 contenders match tonight. Stakes. I have a hard time believing Becky's not going to get involved. So Becky calls the DQ, and we get Becky Bailey and Lyra at Evolution. Yep, DQ. Makes sense, straightforward, it gives a good match, story beats. I like it. It's kind of predictable, but that's fine. As long as it makes sense. I got no problem with it. I got no problem with Bailey, Lyra with a DQ by Becky. No problem with that whatsoever. Why would Becky DQ the match in kayfabe? Because she hates them both and she wants to get involved to here's the thing about DQs from a heel. A lot of times they don't make a lot of sense, right? You're not wrong. Most of the time, it's better just to have them beat up each other and then attack the winner after the match. That's the best thing to do, right? That's the best thing to go about it. But that's not how it usually goes. But I agree with you. It doesn't make all the sense in the world, but it's your typical WWE, or not WWE, but professional wrestling booking. We've seen it time and time again. The heel gets involved, calls a DQ, and then Adam Pearce says, "Oh, you want to get involved? You want to call it DQ? Well, guess what? Now you get both of them. It's gonna be you taking on Lyra and Bailey. Have a good night, right? That's what's gonna happen." So he's gonna punish her by making a triple threat. But I agree. Why would you do that, right? But that's what happens in wrestling. It's a trope. It's a trope that we know is gonna happen. Standard trope. I have ads because right now I'm not using my VPN. If I use my VPN, I would be able to see the interviews, but what would that do to my stream? I don't know. So I'm not watching the international version. So yeah, I get commercials. I see a hot cakes commercial, something sweet. Yeah. So what's happening? The international viewers, what's happening right now? What do you see? Is another Austin Theory interview? Austin Theory talking right now. Typically what they do. Let's see. Outside by Cardi B is being used to promote SummerSlam. As already mentioned, she's hosting the event. Cardi B had her promo, not promo, but her ad was with Bianca Belair. Do I think Bianca Belair will have a presence on the show? Yes, but it's unfortunate because it was supposed to be like Bianca Belair with her kind of doing the promotion together. At least that's how the ad was originally, but Bianca Belair had to go break her finger at WrestleMania, so yeah. Cardi B, MetLife, 2 nights, SummerSlam. Outside the banger that you are, is that a good song? I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't listen to Cardi B, so I have no idea. Waller promo, I knew it was either Austin Theory or Waller. I knew it. I knew it would be one of those two. It never fails. It's like a typical commercial break interview. Austin Theory, New Day, Grayson Waller. You know, that's what they usually do. Ken Goldberg could care less. Well, VPN is amazing. I'll never go back without it. I'll never go without a VPN. It's amazing. It's versatile. Use it for anything. Not just for streams. You use it for like it's so valuable. I would recommend everybody have a VPN of some sort. Okay, everybody should have a VPN. It comes in handy for like so many uses of it. Even when I go to like a Japan website, sometimes it's blocked for whatever reason. Click the VPN, go to Japan, all of a sudden website access is just great. Like there's no reason not to have VPN. It's so valuable. I will never go without a VPN ever again. Once you get it, you can't go without it. So, DQ today between Bailey and Lyra, leading to triple threat at Evolution, I think. I'd be surprised if there's a definitive winner tonight. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. What's up with this Goldberg? Like, hurry up, man. We get it. Goldberg is here. His old ass gonna wrestle. Like, I don't care at all about Saturday Night main event. Not at all. Especially if Goldberg's main eventing. Like, give me a break. The man got injured training for the damn match. Do not care about Goldberg. Not at all. His old ass probably gonna pull a muscle or something like that during the match. Man, 58 years old. One of the worst title runs ever. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of ass. But hey, I don't think Triple H had a story, really. Not one worth telling, clearly. So Judgment Day, you get the belts, and New Day, you're just kind of screwed. It's unfortunate, but he didn't have anything to do. He didn't have any story to tell. Yeah, a lot of short reigns. On to the next storyline that they care about. Gunther Goldberg could care less. I'm sorry. I couldn't care less. That's right. I had it right the first time in my head. The ring general gonna walk over this old man. You would think so, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna give Goldberg a lot of hope spots, unfortunately, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have the match at all. I'd tell Goldberg to retire, but for whatever reason, Triple H thinks it's a good idea, so. We're getting 2 hours of SmackDown going forward. I'm sure the people who are complaining about 3 hours won't complain when their fave is being excluded from the programming because only 2 hours. It's on Penta beating up Chad Gable. Apparently, Chad Gable is actually injured, which sucks. Chad Gable's shoulder injury and Liv Morgan's shoulder injury, that sucks, man. Really sucks. So Chad Gable's walking around with a sling. Yep, so it's official. No Grande Americano. Unless, okay, there it goes again. First of all, Ludwig Kaiser is in the back. Are they going to do a Ludwig Kaiser as a Grande Americano thing? I don't know. But you hear what Chad Gable said about Stephanie? Once again, they're putting Ivy in charge, and Ivy will be chasing Stephanie. So we know what Stephanie's going to be doing. She's going to be in a feud with Ivy. What the hell is Ludwig Kaiser doing in the back? I have no idea. But what can they even do with Ludwig Kaiser? What the American made? It's interesting to see. Will they have Ludwig Kaiser be a Grande Americano? I don't know. But yeah, Stephanie Ivy now. Stephanie v. Ivy Nile is the feud that we are getting. You guys decided about Rusev Sheamus? No stakes, but it's gonna be a good match, I'm sure. They're doing a Bronson Reed Jurassic World promo. People still like the Jurassic World movies, by the way. They still love them. They still make a lot of money. We'll see how much money this one makes. But the Jurassic World universe is still a moneymaker. But we'll see how much this makes. I heard that the box office wasn't that high this weekend for the show, or the projection is not that high for Rebirth. But we'll see how well it does. People love dinosaurs, especially overseas. So we'll see. We'll see. That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot. But anyway, enough about Jurassic World. This one is fighting Superman and Fantastic Four, yeah. So they get the benefit of coming out first. They better make all the money very, very quickly because then Superman comes, and after that it's gonna be Fantastic Four. So they're gonna hope to make their money overseas and hope that the international audience loves dinosaurs. Because once Superman drops, it's gonna be rough for that movie. So we'll see. You need to make a lot of money right out the gate. Right out the gate. And I hope that Superman sucks. Which I doubt considering James Gunn is he's pretty solid when it comes to filmmaking. So I doubt James Gunn will be in a spot where Superman is getting bad reviews, or is Superman is a very popular IP. I'm sure he'll be fine. I would not be surprised if Superman is the biggest moneymaker this summer. Superman IP is just too big. Too big. It's what, the most popular superhero ever, probably? We can argue Batman, but in terms of like this, that's a good question. But he's just synonymous with like everybody knows who Superman is. Everybody knows Superman, so you don't have to sell it. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man is probably your three biggest, most popular superheroes in general. So that IP is strong. IP is strong. Anyway, that was your box office breakdown of the day. What is the sorry hour in? Whoa, that is. Do you want to know why Triple H wanted Julia? Look at this chick with that belt. I mean, the star power, that is like insane, honestly. I'm almost like taking it back. Why does my that's why I wasn't working. Oops. Whoops. Talk about the women's tag team titles. Roxanne Perez. So they're discussing Roxanne getting the tag team championships. It's official. And SmackDown. NXT. Okay, here we go. Roxanne and Raquel have to defend the tag titles. I told you guys, so much news. Evolution. Roxanne and Raquel against a team from SmackDown, a team from Raw, and a team from NXT. I'm going to guess team from Raw will be Natalya and Maxine Dupree. Team from SmackDown, it could be Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, but Secret Harvest is probably your better bet. Team from NXT, Easy Dame and Tatum Paxley, or maybe even they push Zarya and Sol Ruga. Asuka Kyrie, that could work. I forgot about that one. It'll be Natty, Maxine, or Asuka Kyrie. Yeah, fatal four way. Getting women on the show. He said he wanted to get women on the show. Fallon and Jasmine. The only reason I would say maybe not them, Maya, is because you're gonna see them in the match between Jacy Jane and Jordan Grace. So they'll have a presence on the show already. Even though they're not gonna wrestle, they have a presence already. So if the goal is to get more women on the show, you have Jacy Jane and Jasmine trying to interfere in the match. So they're gonna have a presence on the show. Maybe they want to do Sol Zarya as a presence. Sol Ruka is a talented woman. Put her with Zarya. Maybe have some friction there. Get Sol Ruka on the show that way. It can go either way. Remember, Roxanne and Raquel are heels. So Asuka, Kyrie, sure. SmackDown, B-Fab, Michin. Matter of fact, I take it back. It'll be B-Fab, Michin for SmackDown. Because they've been talking about getting involved in tag division. So B-Fab, Michin makes sense. But we'll see. So if it's Asuka, Kyrie, B-Fab, Michin, and then, yeah, I would do Zarya, Sol Ruka. That's what I would do to get Sol Ruka on the card, but yeah, Jane has a match. Rusev is manhandling freaking Sheamus. This is a pivot. Charlotte, Alexa, it may be too early for that. Well, here's the thing, David. We have a show tonight that's being taped. We'll see what happens. If there's no coming together tonight, then it's not happening. It might be SummerSlam. Maybe say that for SummerSlam. Because if Charlotte's going to be coming together with Alexa, maybe it's Charlotte, Alexa against Roxanne, Raquel is SummerSlam match. Whatever happened to Brie and Nikki? Wait a minute, we forgot about Brie and Nikki. We forgot about Brie and Nikki. They can do Brie and Nikki at Evolution. Yeah, I don't know. They have options. They have options, but yeah, I can see Asuka, Kyrie. I can see Brie and Nikki. We'll see. Yeah, they've been talking about the tag titles for months, so I don't know how you can bypass Beechin and BFAB. I think you hold off on Charlotte, Alexa. You hold off. hold off. You do VFAB Michin for SmackDown. Raw, you do the Bella Twins, unfortunately, because I think the current talent should have those spots, but whatever. Maybe don't put Asuka and Kyrie together just yet. You do the Bella Twins. So have the Bella Twins, got Michin, BFAB. NXT, I would do Zarya, Ruka, but that's just me. Liv Morgan caused a bunch of pivots. Yeah, it would have been Liv Morgan and Raquel together, so. What would Roxanne be doing? Who knows? We haven't seen Nikki for weeks. That's true. You think they just ditched the storyline because Liv Morgan's injury? Yeah, there's a lot of options. They could do Natalya, Maxine. I think the ultimate goal for Natty is to do her whole Loki Legends gimmick she got going on right now on the Indies. Whoever gets her to that is what they're gonna do. Ultimately, I think she needs to turn on Maxine, turn heel. They're just saving it. I'm assuming they're saving that moment. I would pull the trigger as soon as possible, but it is what it is. We don't know. I do believe the whole storyline is that Roxanne has to earn it and prove it. So I think Raquel and Roxanne will retain. But because they're going to retain, who are you okay with them beating? Are you okay with them beating Asuka Kyrie right now? I say no. Are you okay with them beating a Alexa Charlotte Flair tag team? I say no. So yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, double taping tonight, Pedro. SmackDown's being taped tonight. So spoilers are coming. We'll probably hear from Trish Stratus. Probably hear some more stuff from Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss. It's being taped. So Raw's being recorded early to do SmackDown late, and that way July 4th they're off. They're off on July 4th. Still gonna believe there's 5 belts in the Judgment Day right now. Not 1, not 2, but 5. Interesting. Rusev's beating up on Sheamus. I wish I cared about this. I like matches that have stakes. That's a double taping tonight. Whoa, there was a segment that happened on the. Oh no, that's not. That's something. So I called this weeks ago. I said Tiffany versus Trish at Evolution. That's probably going to happen tonight. Probably going to address that tonight. I was very upset. I won't say upset. I was somewhat annoyed that was going to be the direction, but they booked themselves into a spot where there's nobody for her to wrestle. Can't do Nia again. Can't do Jade because she has a match at SummerSlam. Naomi is the damn tag team. She's the freaking Money in the Bank holder. Bianca's injured. There's nobody for her to face at Evolution but a Trish Stratus. So you're going to get Tiffy versus Trish. I'll have Naomi cash in, but that's just me. Name is asking for Reset to beat him up. Name is not the smartest man in the world. He wants to get kicked in the face. He's hulking up. Sheamus hulking up. So, let's recap. I told you guys on Twitter the Evolution bombs will be dropping. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky is your main event. You got a tag match set for Evolution with Raquel and Roxanne taking on a team from all 3 brands. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, the other one didn't happen yet. The other one is going to be, I believe, Becky interferes in the match tonight between Bayley and Lyra, which leads to a triple threat match. So the Evolution bombs are dropping. Do you think they are pivoting away from Dom Finn IC feud? It has to be. It has to be. You can't have Dom and Finn with both having belts right now and then continue that. So I agree with you. They're pivoting away. Well, I don't know for sure if that's what they're doing, but they're definitely not going to do Dom versus Finn right now. With Liv Morgan gone, Judgment Day will stay intact. I don't think they're breaking up anytime soon. I think the Judgment Day will stay together as long as Liv Morgan is out. So yeah, they might be postponing it, assuming they're going to break up this year anyway. We don't know, but I do believe they are postponing the fracturing of Judgment Day. But the Dom Finn tension will continue for a while, I think. Very, very slowly. You know, Triple H, hell, Theory, Grayson Waller is still in a this back and forth tension bullshit. That's been longer than like, who knows how long, but like 2 years, it feels like. But they can push off the Liv Morgan stuff for a while, all day long. I mean, I'm not surprised by that one bit. We'll see what they can do. They all have championship belts right now. Kind of crazy. However, have we ever seen a faction where 5 members have belts in WWE? 5? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. James, because I think Dom versus Finn would have actually been good. Yeah, it's going to happen eventually. Damage Control. What 5 belts did they have? EO champ, tag team titles, at 3, not 5. David, have you been hitting alcohol tonight, David? Not 5, at 3. Unless I'm mistaken. I mean, what do you mean? Yes, that's 3, my guy. Did the Bloodline have? I'm gonna say no, unless you count Roman walking around with 2 belts. No, I don't think so. Evolution had 4. Okay, I got you. 1 a.m. till probably. Damn, it's late over there, David. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you live in a country where Raw is showing live at that late a time. I guess you could wait until the next morning. Do you work tomorrow morning, David? A full month of no Pat McAfee on commentary. That's true. That is true. What are folks talking about right now? Yeah, I don't know why people are complaining. The Stephanie Ivanov feud makes sense for Stephanie. You're not going to have her win something immediately. Give her a decent feud with Ivanov. She's going to win the feud anyway. So I got no problem with the Stephanie Ivanov feud at all. No problem with it. Solid entry feud for her on the main roster. Not in immediate plans for the title. Why not? This guy got it right, I think. I think this guy got it right. For that tag match at Evolution. Maxine, Natalia, BFAT, Beechin, Soruka, Zarya. I think so. I think it's too early to do Asuka Kyrie. They should do established tag teams right now. So I can see BFAT Meechin and Natalia Maxine. But then again, there's always a chance for the Bella Twins. Let's not forget about the Bella Twins. They're kind of a mystery right now. Big mystery. We just got off of work. Okay, I see. This match's been solid. There's no stakes, so I'm not really invested that much in it. But look at that big ass Slim Jim. So why do you need Slim Jim tables if you have a big ass Slim Jim logo in the middle of the ring? You want to explain that one to me? You want to explain that one? It appears the match was Nikki versus Liv. It was. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Liv Morgan, like I said, the report was that Liv Morgan injury changed everything. They had to start everything from scratch. Liv Morgan was integral to a lot of the storytelling. Now that she's out, they had to like start from scratch with storytelling. So who knows what the original plan was? It could have been very, very different than what we're getting right now. Very different. How are you finding this Raw episode? It's the matches we got a new champion. The matches have been good. The news has been breaking. I've been enjoying it so far. Oh, that wasn't the cleanest right there. Rusev is kicking Sheamus in the head. Oh, big knee. Big knee again. Go for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, that was a near fall. Wow. The match was going to be Nikki versus Liv. I believe that. I believe that. So Brie has not come to terms for Evolution. What's the problem? Hey, I don't mind it. I don't mind no Bella Twins. Let the actual active talent compete in Evolution. That's what I would do. What is this? Danny Uranagi. Okay. Rusev, we see you. We see you, my guy. Okay. It's over. Okay, let's see what happens. Submission attempt to Sheamus. You're gonna tap out. Sheamus gonna tap. Who do you think will be the babyface in Dom and Finn? Dom. I think Dom will be the face. Oh. They get this match some time. The match is getting time. What's the main event? Okay, main event is gonna be Sammy and Jay, or Sammy and Penta. Sammy and Penta against Bronson and Braun. But will the crowd stop booing him? Booing who? Oh, Dom? Uh, they already started cheering him a bit. I think when it comes to Finn, I think Dom will get support. But I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see how the storyline goes. But I think Dom will probably get the support. You guys saw those side plates for Julia? Lovely. With the flower petals and all that. It's very, very cool side plates. They are going all out for this woman because she has been chosen. As long as the chosen one is somebody that the IWC likes, then it's all good. If the chosen one is somebody they don't like a Jade Cargill, then it's a problem. Why is complaining about Julia right now? Really? There's some people complaining, but not for the most part. The fans are enjoying her push online. She was chosen, right? Jade Cargill was chosen and got a problem with it. What is Rusev trying to do here? It's not a DQ. It's not a DQ. You can expose that and use it and not be a DQ. Expose of steel right in front of the ref. Rusev wins. Apparently, that's not illegal. But they protected Sheamus, not Sami Zayn. They protected Sheamus. But I didn't know you could do that. I thought that was a DQ. What up with that? Rusev getting booed. Proper heel. That's called cheating. Rusev talking shit. Wow. Do we get Bailey Lyra next? Yeah, that tag match was great. Oh, Evolution.
Women's division has the absolute best talent in the world.
I agree.
In Atlanta, the spotlight shines directly on them. Nick and I have decided to host a battle royal.
Battle Royal?
Goes on to a championship match at Clash in Paris. Many women will enter Evolution, but only one will be left standing.
The winner of the Battle Royal will go to Paris for a title shot. Okay. So the news was correct. The spoilers were correct. Battle Royal will get you a Clash in Paris title shot. Oh my God! Is Lupe Kaiser? Lupe Kaiser as a Grande Americano. So Chad Gable had a talk with Lupe Kaiser, and Lupe Kaiser is now a Grande Americano. That's crazy. So it's official. Lupe Kaiser is now a Grande Americano. Oh, Karrion Kross is attacking Sami Zayn. So it's not ending. The storyline continues. Good for Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross about to jump Sami Zayn. Oh, you got a weapon. Oh, right to the gut. Karrion Kross is not being buried. He's still in the mix. Good for Karrion Kross. He just attacked Sami Zayn. So making Ludwig Kaiser a Grande Americano allows them to continue the storylines. See, the problem with having one person play two different characters, if that person get injured, you're fucked, right? But because they can use the mask to cover up his face, you can continue Ludwig Kaiser as a Grande Americano, and whatever storyline you have with a Grande Americano scheduled, whether that's AAA or whatever, it can continue. David Care promo segment. She's talking about Evolution. It's very smart. This allows them to continue to Grande Americano stuff. Very smart. Stephanie's on. La Primera, what did she say? What did La Primera say? I can't see it. Isn't a Grande Americano the speed champion? But this is big for Lupe Kaiser. It's big for him. Big for Lupe Kaiser. That being said, she's on the Battle Royale. She ended to win it. She wants ER or Rhea Ripley. I think she gets her. Here's my thought, folks. I think Stephanie's going to win the Battle Royal, and she'll face Rhea at Clash in Paris. Is that the best idea? I mean, it's fine. Rhea's bulletproof, so she can face a popular Stephanie, be fine. I don't think the crowd will turn on Rhea Ripley. I do think you're probably going to get Stephanie against Rhea Ripley at Clash. Okay, I'm on Twitter to see what's going on. Oh, thank you. I can listen to the segment.
Opportunity for me because I didn't come to Raw to be second place. The first one.
So
Should not come to Raw to be second place.
I respect every woman stepping into the ring with me. Either Io Sky or Rhea Ripley.
So she'll be facing Rhea Ripley.
all right, Stephanie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. So she'll be facing Rhea Ripley because Rhea Ripley's winning Evolution. So we can all look forward to Stephanie against Rhea Ripley, where Mommy wins and the IWC gets more upset. Oh, look at the graphics for Evolution. It looks beautiful. I love the graphics for Evolution. Man, I wish Bianca Belair was here. I wish Bianca Belair was healthy for this stuff, man. She's missing all the good shit, man. I wonder what they have planned for Rhea Ripley. What's the plan for Rhea? There's a reason why. This doesn't make sense, right? This doesn't make sense. The Battle Royal winner should get SummerSlam. They're bypassing SummerSlam for a reason. Something big or something substantial is happening at SummerSlam, so they're bypassing it because they have a plan already in line. What could be the plan for Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam? I can't think of it. I can't think of what it would be. What would be so big that push Stephanie to Clash and not at SummerSlam? I don't understand. I can't think of anything. The only thing big enough would be Bianca Belair, but she's injured and she has a storyline with Jade and Naomi. I just don't know what that would be. Guys have any ideas? What is so big for SummerSlam that you can't get Stephanie against Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam? They're pushing it to Clash. What could be so big for SummerSlam? It doesn't make any sense. The draft can't come soon enough. I don't disagree. Here comes Gunther. But does anybody have any type of freaking Tiffany Rhea? Ha! Could you imagine? No, that can't happen. Tiffany's gonna face Jade, right? Yeah, I have no idea. I got no clue. If she beats Io, see, that's why I thought it was gonna be Rhea Ripley Io at SummerSlam. If she beats Io at Evolution, maybe Rhea, Io, Asuka. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna guess it. I have no idea. That'd be so bad to have the main event be Rhea Ripley Io and let it be like a wonky finish for Evolution. No, they should have a definitive match to close the show, I would think. Oh great. Gunther Goldberg promo segment. Exciting stuff. Tiffany will be free. Why? Because she's dropping the belt at Evolution by cashing. Tiffany is on SmackDown, my friend. Rhea is on Raw. How the hell are you going to justify a Rhea Tiffany match at SummerSlam? Especially considering Tiffany coming off a loss. Unfortunately, he's here to talk about Bill Goldberg. Drafts exist. David, I'm talking about the SummerSlam card. Okay? Are you suggesting that the draft is happening before SummerSlam? I beg to differ. I wouldn't mind Stephanie going after Julia. Same. I would love to see a Tiffany Julia feud on SmackDown. The draft is definitely happening after SummerSlam, you would think. Maybe they put Tiffany on Raw after the SummerSlam. Ministry of Dark. That's not silly to suggest that one. It's not silly, but I would say that'd be one hell of a booking decision, right? To have Bianca Belair come down there in the main event to screw Rhea Ripley. Bianca has a storyline, you would think, with Naomi and Jade. If you tell me Io will retain, that's your best bet. I just don't see it happening. But if you had to come up with a storyline, how would Io retain? It would be Bianca Belair interfering. It just doesn't track because in my mind, the plan is for Bianca Belair to continue a storyline with Jade and Naomi. But it makes sense. WrestleMania, that storyline, Evolution, Bianca gets involved. But I just don't see it happening. I think it'll be a definitive loss for Io Sky. Good on you, Gunther. Gunther is the babyface. Gunther is the babyface. Oh, go. That's what I'm talking about, Gunther. He never had it.
Bill Goldberg, I'll be walking out here. It will be on me to raise the question.
Who's next?
Who is it? Who's next for the Hengerai, huh?
Ilya Dragunov. Out comes Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, whoa. I think it's smart to have Seth present himself against Gunther because actually it's funny because Seth was wanted to cash in on Cena and Cody, and that backfired on him. Oh, look at that. Seth has a special briefcase. I repeat, Seth has a special briefcase. Where's Naomi's? If Naomi doesn't have one, it's because she's cashing in soon. That's a cool black and gold briefcase. So that's the one they're selling. Typically, the WWE will make special briefcases to sell every year. They're going to sell the black and gold one, and Naomi won't sell hers because she'll be cashing in relatively soon. So I don't think Naomi will get a special briefcase. They're using Seth to sell the briefcase, so no special briefcase for Naomi. Did anybody come up with a year where they had 2 special briefcases? I don't know. I'm asking. Has there been a time when there have been 2 for men and women? I don't think so. So the cash in be happening soon by Naomi. Hopefully at Evolution. Okay, Seth Rollins is soaking in. That's true. They went to Saudi Arabia and did nothing. What have you achieved, Seth? What have you achieved? I did. I saw it. It's beautiful. Gunther champion. It's gonna be EO versus Liv Morgan and not champions, but Liv got injured. That's a lie. You were. They're trying to swerve it and say that his goal was to stop CM Punk. No, he went under the cash in, my guy. I don't believe it. CM Punk chance. I thought they're gonna turn on him, right? The IWC is so dumb. They love CM Punk, not turning on CM Punk.
But as it stands, this Money in the Bank contract, when we won this,
That's a cool briefcase, though. Okay, Seth. CM Punk's here. Hit that pop for him. You run it down there. CM Punk is going crazy on Seth. The crowd is hyped for CM Punk. Gunther going to attack. You got Gunther and CM Punk in the ring. Is Gunther going to attack CM Punk? Attack him, CM Punk. Attack him. Or Gunther, you attack him. Gunther attack CM Punk. We're going to get a Gunther CM Punk stare off. Watch. Watch. We're going to get a face off between Gunther and CM Punk. Here we go. I think they need to invest in some of the younger talent, but I get it. CM Punk is very, very hot and popular. But I want to see some younger talent. Oh, here we go. CM Punk, Gunther. Here we go. Oh, CM Punk puts Gunther down. CM Punk puts Gunther down. Whoops. That wasn't the best look for Gunther. LA Knight's behind him. This is a good segment. This is a good segment. He's attacking him in the crowd. It's a good segment. So they're setting the stage for the storylines. You got LA Knight against Seth. You got Seth against CM Punk. You got CM Punk pushing down Gunther. A lot of programs to go once we're done with this whole Goldberg bullshit. The fight in the concourse. Security better keep him away from the talent. He threw soda at his man's face. That ran away. Hey, bitch, Gunther. Gunther is. Look at the gold. Look at the gold. Liv Morgan's side plate's still on it. Still has Liv Morgan's side plates. Roxanne's still looking out for Liv Morgan. That's sweet. Roxanne reluctantly agrees. I mean, Raquel does. Roxanne Perez is going to be officially in the Judgment Day. JD's on board. Dom wants to make the decision himself. Dom wanted to talk to Liv, but he said, "No, what? It's fine." So Dom and JD are down. Question is, Raquel going to co-sign? It's official. Roxanne is in Judgment Day. Raquel doesn't love it. Raquel is still loyal to Liv Morgan. That's sweet. I love Judgment Day dynamic. Roxanne Perez, the storyline is great. I love the Judgment Day dynamic. I love that Raquel is still loyal to Liv Morgan. This is good stuff. I always like the Judgment Day storylines. It's always good to me. Look at the TV. Oops. Okay, rewind it. Oh yeah, the TV has. That's cool. I see it. No, there's no Liv Morgan back there. Liv Morgan come back a big time babyface. A big time babyface. Are we Roxanne next week? I agree. Raquel turning on Liv. Eventually, I agree. If you want to do babyface Liv, then I think eventually you will do Roxanne and Raquel against her. But I like the current direction so far. Liv better snatch Roxanne's hair. Yeah, the graphics are beautiful for Evolution. It really is. Liv Morgan will return at Royal Rumble. I know some people think she's going to win the Royal Rumble. I don't think so. But I think she returns around that time. I'm looking forward to it. Liv Morgan's great. I love Liv Morgan. She's awesome. I like the storyline here. The Judgment Day, with Liv Morgan gone, Finn has taken over. Finn is happy now. He's champion. So the Liv Morgan and Finn was the tension. Liv Morgan was in Finn Balor's way in his respects. So now with Liv Morgan out of the way, Finn is happy. Finn's in control. So everything's good with Finn. Liv Morgan was an issue with Finn. Now with Liv Morgan gone, Finn has taken over. The plan is in place. So it's kind of funny because it's unfortunate that Liv Morgan's injury happened. But Liv Morgan injury brings about a new story beat that works for the original storyline. Liv Morgan is now out. Finn can step up. Finn can now put Roxanne in position he wanted her to be in. She's now tag team champion. And Finn is in control. So it all works narratively. Even though the injury is unfortunate, it all still makes sense. So the Judgment Day storyline is in a good shape. Now we see what Finn Balor does with Liv Morgan out of the way. And when she comes back, we'll see how it goes. Look at this Death Stranding freaking promotion. I bought Death Stranding, the first game. Let me tell you, that game was boring as hell. But it was popular enough for them to make a second one. But yeah, that game was rough. What if Dom is the only one without the title? He will be out. I think Dom should probably still be in the Judgment Day when the Liv Morgan returns. I think Judgment Day is long-term stuff, long-term build stuff. But we'll see. Read comment, scroll up. Post it again. William, please don't lie. You can't say that you would rather see Rhea and Stephanie over Io and Stephanie at Paris. No, I agree. I'd rather see Stephanie Io at Paris. What's your point? I'll agree with you. I'd rather see Stephanie versus Io than Stephanie versus Rhea Ripley. But what's your point? What point are you trying to make? Io is better in the ring than Rhea Ripley. Duh. So why do I want Rhea to win? Ministry of Dark, I'm convinced you don't actually listen to what I'm saying. At what point have I ever said that I want Rhea to beat Io? Find the tweet, find the stream. When have I ever said I want Rhea to beat Io? When? Where? How? Tell me. When? Look at Bianca Belair on TV. No, she should be healthy. How are you saying? A Kairi Sane vignette? Christmas came early. Triple H is really leaning into Kairi Sane right now. This is cool for Kairi Sane. It's like a battle royal tease. It's cool for Kyrie Sane.
Here.
Kyrie Sane with a nice little vignette. So Kyrie Sane is going to be dealing with the Judgment Day. This is cool for Kyrie Sane. Oh, but Ministry of Dark, he hates the Joshis, right? Get the bleep out of here. I'm sure you're going to ignore the fact that Kyrie's getting highlighted here, I'm sure. Because it didn't fit your narrative. Woo! 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 Okay, we got Lyra versus Bailey here. When does Becky come out here? Good for Kyrie Sane. Going to be a good match, I agree. If Rhea wins the title, does she hold it until Mania? I think so. Because remember, at the end of the year, well, not at the end of the year, we have Crown Jewel in October. And that's on Rhea Ripley's birthday. So she's going to be champion that late. But then again, who knows with Triple H? But she'll definitely be champion going into Crown Jewel. That's for damn sure. Kick out. Got Lyra kicking Bailey in the face, rolling over the top. 1, 2. Lyra's so good in the ring. So good. Lyra's such a great talent, man. How can you not love Lyra in the ring, man? Fantastic performer, fantastic wrestler. Lyra just standing there waiting for the she countered it. Okay, I love that. I'm about to say, why is she just standing there waiting for the attack? But she countered it. Cool. Into corner, roll, flip over. This is a good match so far. Good work. Bailey, oh, counter. Lyra is so clean, so smooth. They're cooking. Oh, slung into the turnbuckle. Bailey going for a submission here. Yep. Boston Crab. Sitting on it. Lyra Bakira is in trouble here. Rolling through. 1, 2. Where's Becky? I sense the Becky interference here. Oh, both on the ground. Where's the man? Commercial break. I'm gonna miss the action in between. Good night, David. You might hold it until WrestleMania 43. Okay. Okay, so Kairi Sane getting pushed. I think Kairi Sane will be in the Battle Royal. Question last week, Raquel hugged Roxanne. She sure did. Now she's sus. That's a fair point, Alvin. That's a fair point. I guess she just hugged her in the moment because she was happy about her helping her, but she still had her reservations. But yeah, she's going to come over. She's going to come along slowly but surely. But that's a fair point. Maybe in the moment she's like, you know what? You deserve a little hug, but I still don't trust you that much. It's about Liv Morgan. She doesn't hate Roxanne Perez. She just doesn't want to respect disrespect Liv Morgan at all. She still loves Liv Morgan. She doesn't want them to move on from Liv Morgan so quickly. I like the direction. Question. I just read that one. My bad. I like the direction. Curious to see where this El Grande Americano thing goes with Kaiser. This allows them to continue the storylines because I feel like they had a lot of stuff planned. Well, El Grande Americano and AAA and the other luchadors. So with Chad Gable being gone, that kind of kills those storylines. But if you replace him with Ludwig Kaiser, you can continue those story beats with. So that's what I think is happening here. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So Bianca Belair is in this promo for Evolution. Not only is she in the promo, they have her voice. If she's not on the show, which I don't think she is, that's very frustrating. They have her visually in there and they have her voice in the damn promo. I'm the BEST, that's in the damn Evolution promo. This is torture. Post Evolution. I feel like a legend thing, like a Nikki Bella thing, or Trish. On to maybe Trish will host Evolution. SmackDown right before Evolution is in Tennessee, by the way. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. This is a good match. Suplex to Lyra. Yep. Nashville, Tennessee, July 11th. Oh, elbow right to the back of the neck. Bianca showing up to screw Rhea Ripley. I'm sure you love that. Honestly, here's the thing, folks. Io Sky's one of my favorite wrestlers, top 5. I always say the ranking is always somewhere like Bianca, number 1, 2 was Sari, then you got Io, Stephanie, and then like Saya Kamatani, kind of in that order, right? So I love Io Sky. I think she'd probably be better off without the belt, honestly. Having her retain in that way doesn't help her one bit. Just postpones her date with Doom. Because if Bianca screws her, by her I mean Rhea Ripley, then you're just postponing that Rhea Ripley will take the belt off her eventually. So I don't know. I'd rather see Io Sky have good wrestling matches on TV and wrestle other women. Because right now, this whole storyline with the belt is centered around Rhea Ripley. It's all about Rhea Ripley. So I don't know how much longer I want to see that continue. Oh, DDT. Oh, countered. Bailey going for the front flap. Oh, right into the turnbuckle. There's only one Joshi I put over Io, and that's Sari. And that's like barely. Like Io's in my top 3. Right to the gut. Power bomb. There, oh, right on the back of the neck. 1, 2, kick. That's a good match. Raquel and Roxanne, we get a singles push. think Io Sky's best chance to have good segments and good storylines is without the belt, unfortunately. Because the way Triple H books. I mean, ask yourself, for the women's division, what is the best storyline right now? Naomi with the Money in the Bank briefcase? And Becky Lynch in the mid card? Let's go Bailey, let's go Lyra Chance. Bailey going to the Rose Plant countered. Looking for Nightwing countered. Maybe we don't get Becky. I'd be surprised. I still think we get Becky here. 1, 2. It's a good match. That's a pin. Whoa. That's like a double pin. It's a double pin. Double pin is a draw. Double pin. Here come the triple threat match. Let's go. He's still fighting. Where's Becky? Where's Becky? So that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. No DQ, but we have a draw. Oh, they're fighting and scrapping. These are two former friends. The two friends are fighting. Where is Becky? We're getting a triple threat match at Evolution. They're still going. They're still going. They're going to the crowd. But it was the right decision because their shoulders are on the ground at the same time. Bailey is attacking Lyra. Will it really be no Becky in here? Wow. No Becky at all. Wow. Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight. We have a heated feud between Bailey and Lyra now. Wow, no Becky. A draw. Well, that's the way to do it. Taz against LA Knight at Night of Champions. Did I say Night of Champions? As Saturday Night Main Event. CM Punk. Hopefully Oscar or Kyrie turns heel. CM Punk is backstage. She's walking to see someone. LA Knight. Yeah. CM Punk was ready to punch LA Knight. So now getting LA Knight against Seth at Saturday Night Main Event. Sami Zayn is injured here. Got some messed up ribs. Did he cancel the match? So Sami's gonna lose here. He's gonna get speared like crazy in that damn rib. Sami and Penta in the main event. So let's summarize this show. We got new tag team champions. We got Rhea Ripley, Io in the main event of Evolution. Got a tag match set for Raquel and Roxanne for Evolution. Got a feud between Bailey and Lyra that's kicked off now. Will Lyra or Becky turn Will Lyra or Bailey turn heel? We'll get a full-on heel turn from either one of them. I'm not sure. But it's good stuff for the most part. Yeah, I like the Becky Bailey Lyra stuff. I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't care about this main event. I won't lie. This main event has no stakes. I'm not really interested in it. It'd be fun, I'm sure, but who cares? They should have matches that have stakes in the show. This is a nothing match. It's a nothing tag match with no stakes. Now we're gonna get a story beat, I'm sure, but there's no actual stakes here. Kyrie isn't a heel. She's not. Never turn Kyrie heel. It won't work. It'll be fine. It could be fine. But she's a face right now. Dax will do a post video hating on Raw. Raw's fine. Here are the two matches that are official for now. Remember, we have a taped SmackDown tonight. We'll probably get more announcements tonight. I'm guessing Trish, Tiffany. But right now, these are your matches that have been announced. The main event at the Battle Royal. Got that, again, getting women on the card from NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. I'm going to guess right now. But right now, I'm going to guess. I feel like it was the Bella Twins. I feel like this would have been a bigger deal. I think we're going to get Natty Maxine here. SmackDown, Beachin. I say Beachin. That should be the new name. Hey, BFAT, Meechin, Beachin. Yeah, so Beachin here, Maxine, Natty, and I would do Zarya, Soruka, but that's just me. Maybe they add another heel team, so it'd be like maybe Tatum and Easy Dame, but I would not do that. I do Zarya, Soul, BFAT, Meechin, Natalia, and Maxine. Feel like they were doing Brie, Bella, and Nikki, it would be a bigger deal. Got Jacy Jane and Fatal Influence against Jordynne Grace. I think Jordynne Grace will become champion here. I think if they were going to have her not, if they're going to call her up, this is confusing. I thought they're going to call up Jordynne Grace, but maybe not. I don't know why you booked this match if she's going to lose. There'd be 3 losses for the title she had, so I'm guessing she wins here. I didn't see this coming. I thought to do Last Legend so Jacy Jane can retain. It's funny. I don't know what they're going to do here. Because Jacy Jane was on TNA the other day. He's in something with Masha Slamovich. So why you have your NXT champion on TNA programming teasing a match or teasing something if she's going to drop the belt? I'm confused. There is a scenario, because in my mind, I always say this, that Jacy Jane won't drop the belt until Fallon Henley doesn't come through. Because so far, when it comes to Stephanie, when it comes to her other title defense, the reason why she won was because of Fallon Henley. Therefore, the reason why she loses will be because of Fallon Henley. Her not helping her, right? So if they're doing this now, I could see a scenario where Jacy Jane still comes out with a win. As crazy as that sounds, this is weird booking. I feel like Jacy Jane should win based on what they're doing with TNA and based on the storyline between her and Fallon Henley. But why would you have Jordynne Grace lose again? It's weird. And what does Blake Monroe do? Does Blake Monroe come down there and interfere in the match? Blake Monroe interfere? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Penta is out there with Sami Zayn. Jacy Jane ain't losing anyone but Blake Monroe. I kind of agree with that. That's the thing. Because if Jordynne Grace has a long reign, where does that leave Blake Monroe? You know what, Alvin? You've changed my mind. Well, not change my mind. You solidify something. I now believe that Jordan Grace will lose again. Do you think Julia is going to defend at Evolution? Should. Question is, who? Do you want to see Jordan? You want to see her face Zelina Vega again? Do you want to see her face Chelsea Green or a Michin? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced by it. And she just won the belt. I don't know. I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess no. Question for you. No, it's not happening. Zero. It's not happening. It's not happening. Not happening. There's 4 matches set already. Rhea Io, Battle Royal, Tag Match, NXT title. That's 4. Adding Trish, Tiffany, adding Becky. That's 6. How many matches are we going to get? 7, 8? No Julia on the card, I don't think. We may stick her in the Battle Royal just because. But I don't think we're going to get a Julia match. I feel like the 6 already. The 6 matches we have, I don't think we're going to add another one. But I could be wrong. But I don't think so. 7 matches. Then who did she face? Who do you want her to face? Maybe they put Sol Ruka on the card. Well, nah. There is a Great American Bash, right? Naomi versus Jade. That's another thing. Did Jade get on the show? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe like, oh, not champions. We've seen enough for you, Jade. We don't put you on the back burner for now. I don't know. That's possible. So yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Julia will get a match. May have to wait until after SummerSlam to really kick off something, because right now there's nobody there in the mid card unless you do Chelsea Green or B-Fab or Michin. I think B-Fab Michin will be in the tag division. So I don't know what's happening with Julia. You could do Zelina Vega again. You want to see her face Zelina Vega again? I don't. I'm not convinced I want to see that. So unfortunately, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Julia. Bliss, that'd be cool. I like that match. But Bliss is working with Charlotte. So they could do Bliss, Julia at Evolution, but they'd have to start that tonight. They have to start it tonight. So we may get that answer tonight after we see the spoilers. May get some answers tonight. So far, this match is pretty solid. You know, it's just typical main event tag match. Are Bliss and Charlotte going to be a tag team or what? I think so. I think we're getting tag team there. I think SummerSlam match might be the match. That might be the match. I think Alexa and Charlotte against Roxanne and Raquel could be the match at SummerSlam. Why not? I do think it's leading to a tag match. Do you think we get a heel turn at Evolution? What heel turn? Who heel turning? Braun Breaker using his speed and athleticism. What heel turn? Bianca Belair? Dare I say? I think Naomi cashing in. That's what I think should happen. That's what should happen. Because unfortunately, I do not want to subject myself to a Jade Tiffany feud. Can you imagine the storyline there? Look here, Jade. I got respect for you, but it's Tiffy time. Jade says, look here, Tiffany. Storms are coming. It's my time. And that's pretty much it. There's no heat. There's nothing there. There's nothing there that's compelling. So I would have Naomi cash in at Evolution, but that's just me. Make it special, right? Evolution, all-woman event. Cash in happening at Evolution. That could be cool. But I don't know. That's what I would do at least. I'm fearful of the Naomi. I'm fearful of the Naomi cash in at SummerSlam. That means we're going to get a long, annoying, frustrating feud between Jade and Tiffany. That's going to sound like it's going to be trash. Oh, that's a rough landing on Bronson Reed there. It's Tiffany time, Jade. It's Tiffany time. Look here, Tiffany. I don't know what they would talk about. It'd be bland as hell. It'd be bland as hell. But yeah, you're gonna get maybe 2 more matches here. 7 would be pushing it, but we'll see. Seven's pushing it. It's only 8:10 and the show about to be over. I love it. I'm liking Evolution so far. I'm liking it. Solid so far. Give me Becky, Lyra, Bailey. Give me Tiffany, someone else. It's gonna be Trish, but yeah. Give me Tiffany, Trish. I think that's a good card. The Battle Royal will have all the rest of the talent. So the Battle Royal will have your Charlotte Flairs, just Stephanie's, you know. So your Alexa Blisses. That's United Jax. That's where your other talent would be. So this would be a big match. A lot of big stars here. A lot of big stars in the Battle Royal. It's July 13th. Sunday. It's 2 Sundays from now. Or is it 3 Sundays from now? Yeah, 2 Sundays from now. Next Sunday. Or Sunday after next, how you want to see it. Yeah, next Sunday. Not Sunday, but next Sunday. Yeah, it's a good main event. It's a good main event. Rhea Io is a good main event. Nothing wrong with that at all. Heyman just mentioned Rollins is making a plan B. What does that mean? What does that mean? We're back from commercial break or not? Yeah, that's close. That's close. That's close. I can see Easy Damon, Tatum Pashley. I can see it. This is very possible. I would put Sol Ruka on the card, but that's just me. Maybe Sol Ruka will defend at the Great American Bash. But this is very possible for Evolution. Two heel teams, 2 faces. So it makes sense. I think the Bellas are out. I think they're out. Maybe they're saving them for SummerSlam. I don't know, but it just feels weird. I think Liv Morgan screwed everything up. The injury screwed everything up. If they're going to be on the card, they would have showed up tonight. Now, I guess they can show up next week because the match, the teams have not been made official. They can show up next week. But with them saying a Raw team, Nikki Bella is not really a Raw superstar. She's kind of like a legend. So not really, it doesn't really make sense for them to be a Raw team. So I'm gonna say Natalya, Maxine. It could be in a Battle Royal. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That gets her on the show. So yeah, I agree with that. That makes sense. I'll put Trish in the Battle Royal, but you know, she don't get that match against Tiffany, I think. But I'll put her in the Battle Royal. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna get a rough one between Tiffany and Trish. But maybe can't show that because you know, WWE will get mad. But we'll see how it goes. Sami Zayn heel turn tonight? What the? That's a plan B? People are crazy. My online just said Sami turned to heel. Was the whole plan B thing during the commercial break? What would be worse? Tiffany Jade promo or Trish Stratus or Trish Time versus Tiffany Time promo? Well, Tiffany would call Trish old and say that she's vintage, which is actually a compliment. She'll say she's old and washed up. Well, actually, I don't know what Tiffany would say because she's supposed to be a face. But we saw the line of attack she gave to Charlotte Flair. It's like, you're old. What'd be worse? I think Tiffany Trish is more straightforward. I'm old, you're young, kind of thing. I guess that'll be better because more clear. Jade Tiffany, I don't know. I just don't know. Naomi needs to cash in before SummerSlam. That's what I say. Remember, Tiffany cashed in on an episode of SmackDown. So I don't know why we're so married to SummerSlam. It happened on SmackDown for all we know. The cash in last Friday. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded one bit. That's why I would have done. Right there in Saudi Arabia. Right there in Saudi. It's a good match. Here comes that cross. Oh my God, he's made that. He does that every match now. That leaping clothesline from the apron to the table. That is like his go-to move now. That's like one of his staples. Good for him. He gets a big reaction every time. Dive into the table like that from the apron. He is very, very talented. He's gonna be a multiple-time champion. Future Hall of Famer. I still can't go over that cool vignette for Kairi Sane. That was lovely. Solid show, I would say. Solid show. A lot of evolution stuff. Some good wrestling. That's all I can ask for. So who is winning the Battle Royal? La Primera. La Primera. Who do you think's winning it? It's gonna be Stephanie. It's gonna be Stephanie. That Bianca Belair, Cody Rhodes Minute Maid commercial. Sure is. Man, I miss Bianca Belair, man. I really miss Bianca Belair. Yep, I agree, Stephanie. I think she wins. That'd be her accolade, winning the Battle Royal. Stephanie against Rhea Ripley at Clash in Paris. It could be somebody from SmackDown. If Bianca is back, she could be in the Battle Royal. That'd be a surprise. Bianca shows up. You're probably going to win that. Bianca against what? Naomi in Paris. That'd be one hell of a match. That'd be a hell of a surprise as well. Bianca shows up at. Why did you put that in my head? Why did you put that in my head? Now I think that could happen. It could. It could be a surprise entry at Battle Royal, win it, and then face Naomi at Clash. I guess my question would be, you could face but she could face Nia Jax at SummerSlam. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I'm gonna still go with Stephanie. I'm gonna assume Bianca's not ready. That's what I'm gonna assume. So I'm gonna go with Stephanie. But if she does show up, she's winning it. Stephanie's in a feud with Ivy now coming up here. Shows average. Bianca needs to show up at Evolution, maybe interfering a match at the Battle Royal. You have two options: Battle Royal or interfering in Rhea Ripley EO. I think the latter would be kind of crazy, so I doubt that happens. Naomi tried to cheat. Jay comes out to stop the cheating and accidentally costs Bianca Belair. You mean that in Clash of Castle? That makes sense. All that makes sense. This match is still going on. The opening segment was lame. It didn't make a lot of sense for EO to challenge Rhea Ripley because EO keeps beating Rhea Ripley. That was weak. But they wanted to give EO the agency there. We wanted to make sure that it was EO making the challenge, not the other way around. But EO should not be wanting to face Rhea Ripley. She should want a new challenge. Oh, DDT from military press to DDT. 1, 2, kick out. I know one thing. Naomi ain't cashing in tonight. They're not having to cash in on a tape show. I would pop so hard if Bianca makes Rhea Ripley lose. I would too as well. It'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious. That would give Rhea Ripley a she'd still be the number one contender in a way, right? Because she lost because of Bianca Belair. So she'll still get an opportunity later. It'd be funny. It'd be hilarious. Folks are. Let me see how the IWC feels about it. Let's see how the IWC feels about it. Folks are suggesting that Bianca Belair Ron, you need to spear Sami Zayn. The man's injured. Oh, look at that athleticism, man. The funny thing is, it's not a bad story beat because it makes sense coming off WrestleMania. Remember, the only problem with that is here's the problem with that. Had Bianca Belair not have a segment with Jade and Naomi, I agree with you. It makes a lot of sense. Because that would mean the last time we saw Bianca Belair was WrestleMania. Well, no, she had a little segment the day after that. But you know what I mean. But it's been too much Naomi Jade stuff at this point. That segment in Tennessee set it up for Naomi and Jade's story, not Rhea Ripley. Penta, Sami Zayn, suplex on Bronson Reed. Spear on Sami Zayn, big time spear. It's over. It's a wrap. 1, 2, 3. Yep, big time spear by Braun Breaker is over. Yeah, the show before Evolution is in Tennessee, Nashville. I agree. Right now, storyline between Bianca, Jade, and Naomi is better than Bianca and Ripley right now, especially coming off of Mania. That storyline was not great. It wasn't the best. So I agree. I'm more interested in Jade, Bianca, Naomi. Another spear on Penta. And Seth Rollins faction standing tall. Does this faction have a name? I don't think so. They need to have a name. Here comes the tsunami to Sami Zayn. Jey Uso coming out to help. Better than Jimmy did. Jimmy did not come help Jacob at all at Night of Champions. Jimmy, I don't know if Jimmy was there. I think he was, but I don't know. Jey Uso take the chair to Braun Breaker. Another chair shot to Braun Breaker. Ow. Now Jey Uso against Bronson Reed. Are we gonna get another interfere by Jey Uso? Yeet. Oh. See, Jey doesn't need the belt. High kick. Another chair shot. Oh, throw the chair at his head. And Jey Uso stands tall. We have Jey, Penta, and Sami Zayn standing tall. Jey closes the show. The man does not need the belt. Doesn't need the belt. Jacob told Jimmy not to help him. I guess he did, didn't he? I don't remember that, but I guess he did. No money in the bank for any title, but why Naomi not show up Raw and teaser? Because Naomi has made it clear that her goal is Tiffy. So she's not even going to bother. So now, for the next 2 hours, we look for spoilers. Look for SmackDown spoilers, because Raw is over. I'll give Raw 7.5 out of 10. Good match, some good in-ring stuff. Some good in-ring stuff, some good storylines for Evolution. Look at Seth Rollins' custom briefcase. He's gonna hold on to it for a little bit longer. Thing about the whole briefcase thing, like I always say, it is there for a WWE shop. So because it is there for a WWE shop, they have to have the talent walk around with it to sell it. We cannot expect Seth to cash in anytime soon. I think Seth will be holding that thing for a little bit longer to make money off it. So yeah. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think Seth will be holding on that thing for a few more months. A few more months. Now they got this special briefcase. Yeah, so no cash in at SummerSlam, I don't think. Naomi, that's a different story. That is a different story. That's cool. Cool briefcase. Yes, she said her goal was Tiffy already. As long as Roman and Punk is this, Seth not cashing it exactly. CM Punk will make Seth Rollins' life hell. So no cash in will be easy for him. He tried on Friday. No, he tried Saturday. And what happened? Penta, Sami Zayn, a lot of problems, you know. So Raw was so ass. It wasn't ass. Got a title change. You got some story beats for Evolution. Now, if you hate the story beats, that's one thing. Like you hated EO challenging Rhea Ripley, you probably hated the entire show. People are saying Raquel will screw her. Nah, I don't think so, guys. Sorry, I don't think so. A lot of evolution. A lot of evolution. I don't think so, folks. I don't think Raquel will screw. It's over. It's over. Raquel has other things to worry about. Her tag titles, Roxanne Perez. Not focused on Rhea Ripley anymore. It's over. That was a filler feud. It was a filler feud. Stop with the cope. Gonna be Rhea Ripley, Io Sky 1-on-1 in the main event. Only hope is Bianca, and that doesn't make any sense because I already set up Bianca, Jade, and Naomi stuff. So, I think Rhea Ripley will be new champ. New champ. A lot of Raw was focused on Evolution. It was. I like they're going slow with Stephanie Figueroa. I agree. Doesn't have to have a fast tracking like a Tiffany. Slow it down. Keep it simple. I do think she's going to win the Battle Royal though. Unless Bianca's there. Bianca wins. If she's not, Stephanie wins. I think she wins the Battle Royal. So all is okay. Okay, is all okay. Nikki Bella trending. Why? Because she's not on the show. Wow. Let's see. Someone go ahead and search SmackDown. We'll see what the immediate spoiler is for this opening of SmackDown. I'm gonna hang out for like a few more minutes. And we'll see if we get any SmackDown news. SmackDown starting. The spoilers are coming. Go touch the tour. The spoilers are coming for SmackDown. Live updates on the spoilers here, folks. Ring. I thought Raw was solid. I'll give Raw a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, Ministry of Dark is wanting me to see something. Oh gosh. Seek help, my friend. Seek help. You think that Tony Khan tell me one Joshi, just one Joshi that had a lot of success in AW that you're enjoying. Come on. Seek help. Seek help. Comical. So, show starting for SmackDown. No things so far. Anyway, yeah, I don't think Julia will be on the show. I mean Evolution. We'll see what happens. Ministry of Dark, you're embarrassing yourself. Tony will push Io to the moon. Right. Yeah, she totally beat Tony Storm and Mercedes Moné, right? Anyway, Lena Vega should go back to the Indies. Jeez. For example, if Mayu went to AW, she'd lose a match if she went to AW. She'd lose. I think you're delusional. You think Tony Storm gives a shit about the Joshis. I think you're delusional. I remember when IWC said that Joshi would be treated good in AW. Yeah, I remember that as well. Using your Ministry of Large Logic, yes, it's crazy. Don't pay him any mind. If you think Tony Storm is going to be losing to Mayu, you're crazy. If you think Tony Khan is going to book Mayu to dethrone anyone, you're crazy. What about his booking makes you think he gives a shit? What about Tony Khan's booking makes you think he gives a shit about any of these Joshis? What about it? Meanwhile, in the WWE, Io's won a belt. Asuka's won a belt. Kairi's won a belt. Julia's champion right now. Look at her push. I don't want to hear it. Io will be fed to Mercedes. Yep, sure enough. That's exactly what will happen. I'm impressed with Kairi saying vignette. It looked cool. I love that vignette. It was very, very nice. Very, very well done. Impressive. Locker code? I missed it. I don't know what you're talking about, actually. What locker code? All champions have been bad. It's a personal attack on Io, by the way. Not, agree. It's not personal when it comes to Io. Or Joshi's. It's bad booking in general. Ooh, look at that. Look at that visual. My goodness, that is a gorgeous match card. Look at this, my friends. Look at it. Wow. That is your main event. That is beautiful. At this point, Ministry of Dark, you're just trying to trigger me. So I'm gonna just ignore you. Talking about fucking Azumi pinning Tony Storm. We just saw Io Sky pin Bianca Belair. For the first, nobody ever pinned Bianca Belair at Mania. Io, and you're talking about pinning Tony Storm. Yeah, one more of these comments coming from you. There's one more. I'm putting your time out. Enough's enough. The graphic for Evolution is beautiful. It is. It is. Io Sky pinned Bianca fucking Belair. You talking about Azumi pinning Tony Storm? It's beautiful, man. Look at this. Look at this graphic. There's one more comment from you. I see what you're doing. You're just trying to trigger me. One more comment. Like that. Wow. I love it. Oh yes, SmackDown spoilers. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's see. I don't want any weird image to pop up when I search SmackDown. Let's see SmackDown spoilers. Who's starting the show? Who is that? I can't tell what music that is. What is this? Am I crazy? I can't tell what music this is. Somebody tell me what this is. What is this? Wait, let me see. Oh, is it Cody Rhodes? What is that? Nightmare? Why did music sound so weird to me? It's Cody Rhodes. It doesn't sound like the music. What song is this? It sounds weird. Yes, it is. I guess it is his music. This the announcer talking. That just sounds weird to me. But yeah, the logo is the nightmare, but it's weird. The voice will throw me off. That's the announcer talking over the music. That's what threw me off. Open up with Cody. So I'll see spoilers for like 20 minutes and then I'll be done with the stream. But we'll see if we'll get any announcements while I'm on stream. Any question about anything? Any questions? Any concerns? Any comments for the next 20 minutes? Anything at all? It is 8:40 and Raw is over. Yep, Raw is over, Pedro. It's over. Raw started at 6. Doing that double taping tonight of SmackDown. So Raw is over. I think SmackDown tonight we're getting light turned off for no reason. SmackDown we're getting Trish. We're getting Trish. I guess the IWC hates Cody ever since WrestleMania 40. Not just that one guy. That one guy hated Cody. You're finishing Squid Game. I'm behind. I haven't even seen season 2 yet. I haven't seen season 2. They are in. Where are they at tonight? With Kaiser. With Kaiser talking about his. What's the fuss about? You're a Grande Americano now. That's what this fuss is about. You're a Grande Americano now. It's official. A triple threat match at Slammiversary. Wow, we're getting Mike Santana and Joe Hendry in the main event against Trick. I believe Joe Hendry wins, but I think it's cool to give Mike Santana this spot. But I think Joe Hendry wins. Say his name and he appears. Yeah, I'm going with Joe Hendry with this one. My original prediction was that Joe Hendry would win, and I think he will. I think Joe Hendry wins. Let's keep going. Let's see. What else is on here? Trish versus Tiffany. Be a rough one, I think, but we'll see how it goes. That's a lovely graphic. I can't get over it. That's a cool graphic. All right, what else? I think Finn Balor tweeted something. Let me see. Finn Balor. Look at Finn Balor rubbing it in. Miss you, Liv Morgan. Do you miss her? Look at Judgment Day. All with gold. Fan, Hell, Finn, JD, Dom. All with gold. And she still has Liv's side plates in it. Diabolical. Now, to be fair, this is presented as them helping her out. You know, this is supposed to be a wholesome picture. But Roxanne is the front sitter, taking her spot And this is Finn Balor's mission, his goal. And the man is enjoying every second of Liv Morgan being out of there. Kel kind of muted. She's muted. So whatever. But this is funny. We miss you, Liv Morgan. Great. That's good. Great. Check your mention, no trolling. I don't trust you, unfortunately. Liv retweeted Finn Balor winning the tag titles. He retweeted Finn Balor winning the tag titles. See, that's nice for Liv Morgan. He's a team player. No, meanwhile, Melo, yeah, that's the thing. Melo came in around the same time as all these people. Champ. Melo, nothing but that damn. What do you win? That battle royal? Like, who cares? Like, Melo needs to win a belt as well. Roxanne is a great addition to Judgment Day. I agree. Very innocent. Meanwhile, Raquel is just there. She regretting everything in life. Yeah, I like the dynamic. Very good stuff. Good storyline. Good dynamic. Will, your thoughts on Magic Monday from Japan? I saw the match between Izuki and Iroha, but that's it. I didn't see anything else. Good match. I like that Tommy came out there to confront Iroha, so I like that direction. Thought it was a good look. But good match, fun stuff. I always can count on Takami Iroha and Victoria Yuzuki, so it's a good match. I wanted to be a little longer, but it was good. It was good. That's the only match I watched. I didn't see anything else. I know there's another match on there, another women's match, but I didn't see that one yet. But yeah, good match. I was told that Mayu had a broken rib, but she's fine. She's still wrestling. She's still wrestling right now. Now she's taking it easy in the ring, but she's not taking a break. She's still out there wrestling. So I guess the injury wasn't that bad, but they were saying she got like a broken rib. That's at least that's what I thought they were saying. See, look at this. Thought she was at a broken rib. Oh, wait. Here it is. Broke a bone after a long time. Its heart hurt so much I went to the hospital. Turns out I had a fractured rib. But she's still wrestling through it. She did not stop wrestling. Interesting. I guess she's not wrestling. I guess she's not missing the Dream Star GP. Watching Marvelous from Friday. Is that on Wrestle Universe? They're coming back soon. I heard about that. That's gonna be great. Is the most recent Marvelous show on Wrestle Universe? He went from the 20th of May, so I guess not. Why hasn't Melo won anything and has been booked like a joke? Because he's not ready to push him. That's my best answer to that question, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't love it. I don't love it. This is the SmackDown spoilers. No way. No way. That happened on a taping? Folks, there's been a return. There has been a return on SmackDown, and it's on a taping. Oh, I see. There's been a return, folks. A superstar has returned. I guess I won't spoil it. Oh wait, you guys heard that, didn't you? My bad. The desktop wasn't muted. Drew McIntyre is on SmackDown. Drew McIntyre came out. Jericho. Yeah, right. Good for Drew. I won't say the segment, but he's there. Drew's back. So, what's the program now? Yeah, he's back already. It's crazy. Folks are going to be tired because, well, luckily for him, it's only a 2-hour show. So, but folks going to be tired in that damn arena. Drew was in a segment with Randy and Cody. Interesting. Yeah, I thought gonna be out for longer, but apparently not. He's already back, which is good for the WWE because he was missed. Drew McIntyre was missed for sure. Good shit, man. Good shit. I like the direction of Drew interrupting Cody and Randy. I want to watch SmackDown now. Give me SmackDown now. They made it seem like Drew going to have like a very, very bad injury. They made it seem like he's going to be out for much longer, but apparently not. Back now. I thought he was going to be out for longer. That was the impression I got, that he's going to be out for a long, long time. Well, not a long, long time, but maybe the end of the year, kind of like. He was so banged up with so many injuries. That's kind of that's the vibe I got, but apparently that's not the case. So he's back now. Now, will Trish show up? That's another question. Trish show up tonight. Challenge Tiffany. This is made official. LA Knight, Seth was made official. No real stakes there. Just a good singles match, I guess. Which is fine. Let's not put important matches on this show. That night main event could be singles matches with no belts. That's fine. These shows are just like glorified SmackDowns anyway. Some argue even worse with all the ads on NBC. Why can't Trish just retire already? Well, the pop she gets will probably explain that. She'll get a loud pop tonight, I'm sure. If she shows up, she'll get a loud pop from the crowd. Because she's a legend and she wants to wrestle on the show, I guess. To be fair to her, her last segment or last storyline on WWE was not bad. She actually put in work. Big turn on SmackDown. I agree with you. They should not be using legends. They should be using the talent on the roster. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So here's a question: are you more hyped about Evolution now, or not? Are you more excited now than you were before? I'd say I'm a little bit more. Yeah, I'd say I'm a little bit more excited. The builds feel lackluster. They probably still sell out. I wonder how much tickets are getting pushed. They probably sell out anyway, though. Once again, a beautiful graphic for the ladies. Beautiful graphic. That white and gold is just crisp with it's just so classy. I love it. EO, I think it's over here, but we'll see. Triple H does not hesitate to pull trigger. When the time has come to tell him a different story, he'll pull the trigger. So Kyrie turns heel. When? Where? Why? No, she did a program with Roxanne Perez. So no, she'll be a face. Roxanne and Raquel said tonight that they're going after Kyrie Sane. So no. Got a pretty good vignette tonight. A beautiful vignette. So she'd be a face. For now, at least. I'm tired of face versus face. I agree. Same here. Give me some good heel stuff. Give me some good heel face stuff. I agree. I agree with you. Okay. All right, folks. I'll wrap up the stream now. SmackDown is live. Raw just ended. I wonder how they're gonna handle the Netflix show for SmackDown this week. Will it just be on demand? It won't be live, so will it just be on demand? Shall we wake up Saturday? Not Saturday. Wake up Friday and be like, hey, let me go play SmackDown now. Will it just be on demand? How will they handle it? Does it make sense to stream it? It makes no sense. It's not live. So to just have it for you to play? You go to the app and press play on SmackDown at midnight? It'd be fun to see how they handle SmackDown on Netflix. They're still going to show it on the USA Network for us, but on Netflix, internationally, you just turn on the app and press play on SmackDown whenever you want. That'd be interesting to see how they handle that. On Netflix, at least. That'd be fun to see. Need some more shoot feuds? Or like Tiffany and Charlotte Flair? No more of that. No more of that. Look at El Grande Americano in all of his glory. Even Alpha Academy were confused. They were confused. But why is he so much taller? What's going on? Why is he so tall? Not seeing anything else that is new here. I'll be on Twitter to see how much crying's happening in the IWC because of that main event for Evolution. Let's see. Let me check Reddit real quick. Check Reddit. Shawn Michaels twerking with Sexy Red. I never saw that before. I don't want to see that again. What the heck? Reddit looks pretty standard. Oh yeah, that double pin happened. That double pin finish between Bailey and Lyra, that happened. Can't forget about that. Okay, that's it. What other matches will be added to Evolution? Bailey, Becky, Lyra, Trish, and Tiffany. No Becky's night. That was shocking. They probably set it up on Monday. Evolution match, probably. Yeah, it's kind of weird. No Becky at all. That's kind of weird. But yeah, triple threat, IC title, and Trish, Tiffany. That's my guess. Julia, I don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see her against Zelina Vega or anything like that. I'm not saying it shouldn't happen. I just don't see it. All right, folks, that's it for the stream. Do me a favor, hit like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and follow me on Twitter if you're not. Follow me on Twitter. I'm sure most of you are. And I will see you next time. Peace.